What up? This is Landon Sworts with theepicstorm.com, and we are back with another Legacy League on Magic Online. Alright, cool. So the main deck of this list is the same as the main deck from the last video in the sideboard. I cut the two surgical extractions. I'm playing a copy of Duress and a copy of Telement Performance in those slots. I was going to go back to the Third Hope of Gearper. I've been messing around with it, but it seems that the decks we're bringing it in against are starting to adapt a little bit more consistently. And I've also been noticing that I've kind of been wanting to have a wishable discard spell again. I just seen it come up enough where I was like, I wish I had a Duress to grab right now. So we're going to put that in the sideboard. The copy of Telement Performance shores up the combo matchups a little bit. And, yeah, cool. So, we lost the die roll. Our hand's all right. The second Chromox is a little bit a lot. Alright, opponent has finishes with burn. We'll keep this. If we can ponder and find a Lion's Eye Diamond, we can turn one some goblins. And we do have a draw as well. So it's possible that okay, yeah, it's possible that the top card of our library is a land, which would be whatever. Let's see. Brainstorm, okay. Alright, well. Ponder's going to let us see the most cards. So, I think that's going to be the card we want to use to try to find a Lion's Eye Diamond. We're going to grab Volcanic Island because we're going to probably imprint Thoughtseize on a Chromox for the Dark Ritual. So this way we have access to all of our colors. Okay. Alright. It's important that we try to make sure the opponent doesn't have Eidolon, but at the same time, we don't want to overexpose ourselves with our life total. I think we're going to kind of just hope that they don't have Eidolon. Either way, I don't really want to imprint a Dark Ritual right now. Dark Ritual, the two Dark Rituals are the strongest thing about our hand. With Infernal Tutor. If anything, we're going to be trying to storm this next turn, so okay, good. So it's not Eidolon, so we can get hit with a lot of damage here and it's probably still be fine. We're going to have to play around Fire Blast, but that's not really the end of the world. Okay, well, we're not sure if we're going to be able to get Hellbent. Let's offer the Brainstorm. Cool, so that's pretty nice actually. Trying to see if we can just tendril chain. put back Preordain and a Chrome Mox. Storm's 1. Storm would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can, so let's do this. Cool. 7, 8. Chain Priority, Storm 9. Cool. All right, so we don't want Ad Nauseam. Duress isn't very good. We don't want to lose the life from Thoughtseize. We want bounce spells. We want more copies of Empty the Warrens. We want to bring in our Tendrils of Agony and our Past in Flames. And that looks pretty good to me. So we still have one Thoughtseize in the deck, but that's the only card other than the fetch lands that'll be making us lose life. It's a little bit of a hedge against Eidolon. Cool. Let's do it. I like playing against Burn because it's fun to play this sideboard strategy. Brainstorm's good. Lion's Eye Diamond's good. It's a lot of lands. We'll have a draw. We'll still have lands left in our hand. I think we can see a better 6. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That doesn't really help us. Okay. So this is a time where the Preordain would be, it would be kind of cool if it was if it were the Mox Opal. Definitely would be cool right now. But I'm fine with this. So alright, Rift Bolt. Imagine they'll put it at one of the goblins. Eidolon. So yeah, glad we didn't sit and wait around. Cool. So we're going to jump back into the queue, update our record section. We are 1-0. Quick little win over Burn. Love playing against that deck. The sideboard plan is a lot of fun, in my opinion. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, I've been wanting to wish for Duress a little bit more often than in previous months since the banning. It's just kind of been coming up. Even like in the matchup where the third hope of Gearper's good, like I almost kind of still like really value having this in the sideboard to wish for in game 1. I'll bring it in for game 2 most likely. But yeah. And the Hope of Gearper, I've actually been having Hope of Gearper get Swords of Plowshare, Caracas, Terminus. So playing 2 is kind of a hedging against removal a little bit. So hopefully we get paired for the second round soon. We'll sit here for 1 minute and 42 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. The list has been feeling good to me. This is probably what I'm going to play in Syracuse. So I'm still not playing the Mox Opals. I think Mox Opal is good. And as we saw, there was in that last game, it would have been cool if we had Mox Opal. Our Storm would have been higher. And we could have done a different line instead of just going for 10 goblins. But I've been just finding through testing that more often than not, I would rather the slot where Mox Opal is, I would rather it be a Preordain or Bloodstained Mire. The 14th land is good for sure. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it sucks that we have 14 lands now, but considering we don't have Probe, it does make us pretty stable. And the deck is still fast. You get the right hands. And Preordain, I like actually Preordain more than the Cabal Ritual that was in the flex slot before the Mox Opals. And I like it more than the Duress as well. There's a lot of times that I want Preordain still post-board. And that really isn't the case with Cabal Ritual. So I don't know. It's been cool. I'm open to playing other things in that slot. It's just really sorting through all the cards that are really options. It just kind of just fits what I'm looking for. It smooths out the draws. It makes the mulligans a little bit more consistent. It's been good, honestly. Like I really don't have any too much bad to say about it. Once in a while, it would be better if it were Mox Opal, but it seems to me just in testing that more often than not, me personally, when scenarios are in front of me, I would rather have it the Preordain or the Bloodstained Mire. So cool. We're prepared for round 2. Sorry about the long wait. So I don't recognize the opponent. Let's see if we can find a result on Google real quick. This hand's fine. Okay, so the opponent's last finish was in Legacy on Magic Online. It was in 2015, and they were on Miracles. This hand could get there. 2015 was a long time ago, so I don't know if they'll still be on the same deck, but It looks like it, though. Alright. We're going to point Thoughtseize. Okay. Look at this. We have ourselves a mirror match of sorts. So I believe the opponent has a black card on top of their library. Surprised they didn't ponder that turn. I feel like we really do have to take Thoughtseize here. You know what? Let's take Lion's Eye Diamond. We'll play our Chrome Mox. We'll imprint Preordain. And we just will use Brainstorm to protect Infernal Tutor. Alright, so we'll put Infernal Tutor the furthest down, and then Lion's Eye Diamond on top. The opponent will probably take our Rite of Flame. Play our land for the turn. Stack it like that. We're not going to shuffle. Play out Lion's Eye Diamond. Hope we're not dead. Chain Priority. Crack for 3 black. Cast Ad Nauseam. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Obtain priority. Cool. Sideboard plan's pretty easy. Oops, sorry. I don't know why I clicked on that. That's funny. Want the tendrils in the deck. Let's play around Extirpate. Duress is good against their entire deck, including Flusterstorm. We could be bringing in Hope of Ghirapur, but I think Duress is actually more flexible against the opponent. And I'm totally fine with Telemann Performance in Game 2 and 3. I don't care. They're probably not boarding in Xanth Swarm anyways. So, whatever. If we lose this game and we're on the play, I'll probably swap Tendrils back for the main deck copy of Empty the Warrens if we're on the play, just because I'm fine. I want it on the as a turn 1 option. Yep, we'll keep this. Wonder if we're dead. Probably just gonna see discard pointed at our face. Well, we're gonna go for it. Cool. Sweet, so we're 2-0. At the record section. And we will jump back in the queue. See if we can get paired for our 3rd round. Yeah, that was sweet. We can watch that whole one back. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, whatever. This is the burn match. Pretty simple. But right here. So this is the scenario though with the Mox Opal that we were like, it would have been cool if it was there in place of Preordain. But yeah, so that's 2 matches ago. Cool. Alright. We are paired for round 3. Let's do this. So last Legacy finish for this opponent was with Phoenix. All right. This hand is a reasonable keep. Alright, let's ponder. The Dark Ritual is good. We're not really crazy about the rest of it. Okay. Sure. Wasteland. Alright, fair enough. Just because I feel like they probably have counter magic. We could try to go there, but yeah, so they did. We'll just gotta go next turn. Take the force now, and we'll try to go next turn. They have another wasteland? No, they don't. Alright. Preordain. One top, one bottom. Ponder. Shows not to shuffle, draws a card. We'll still have Infernal Tutor to rebuild with if we get dazed here. We're just going to make them have it. They don't got it. They got it. Okay. No problem. They don't have much else going on. Imagine that. Oh, well, that's out. Okay. Alright, so we're going to grab Passive Flames. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll grab Passive Flames. We get Infernal Tutor for a Chrome Mox. Sure. If we draw another another color card, we can imprint both of them. And just drawing a ritual Lion's Eye diamond or something, and we're good to go. Well, we could use Burning Wish right now and grab Empty the Warrens. But the opponent has Fork Bolt and can make tokens, so I don't think that's the best route. I think we need to just get lucky and hit like a Dark Ritual or a Dark Ritual will be a great draw. Dark Ritual is pretty much what we want to hit. Heart of the Cards. Alright, that's not terrible. Alright, I think our best bet is to just go for goblins. Ugh, I don't even know about that. Yeah, we're not going to go for goblins. Okay, well, I was hoping we were going to get to cast it just directly from our hand. But like my math could be off, and if it is, I'm just going to not be embarrassed because I'm going for it. I think we got this, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we don't got this. My math is off. My math was off. In my head, I thought I had it planned out for either if the opponent had days or they did not have days, but we're 1 mana off for if they had days. But I still want to keep going though, and I'm not even concerned about not doing it because Grim Lavamancer is a real card that is actually going to affect our ability to use Past in Flames. So, oh my gosh. So, I'm glad we went for it. Well, we got a little lucky. See if that will continue and if we can get there. If we flip Empty the Warrens and the opponent has a Lightning Bolt, we'll lose. There's only one Lion's Eye Diamond left in the deck. But Burning Wish would do it. So there's 3 Burning Wishes left in the deck. So there's 4 cards in our. There's 4 cards out of this 25 that can win it for us. And I really don't hate the idea of trying to play around Lightning Bolt, because it would suck to lose to that right now. So we're gonna stop. Alright, we're gonna Chrome Mox a cantrip. And ponder. Actually, they have a stifle. Okay. They have a stifle. So I was trying to play around a second stifle there, just to know if they had it, but that limits the number of draws we're going to get, but here we go. Shuffle effects, I mean. Okay. It's not there, we need to shuffle. Alright, we didn't get it. Okay, so Brainstorm and Preordain would both let us see 3 cards. If we sequence Preordain first, we can see more. Oh, if we were to draw a 0 mana spell to replace the 1 mana that we're using right now. So I think it's actually best that we Brainstorm. Lotus Petal's good. This is very unfortunate. Alright, but can we even do it now? Alright. So we need 3 from Dark Ritual. 6. So we can Grape Shot, which is what we're going to have to do. So there's more copies of Burning Wish in the deck, so I'm going to keep this in our hand. Well, actually, we're going to be putting the Lion's Eye Diamonds on the stack. All right. Cool. Awesome. That was really close. We got really lucky. All right. We got really lucky. Really, really lucky. We can keep this. Yeah, we can keep. Stifle check. We'll grab our swamp. We're not going to do anything else. Hopefully this draws out a Spell Pierce or even a Fluster Storm. Spell Snare. Any of those things. Wasteland, that's cool. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Alright, so I really want this Ponder to resolve. That's funny. I was ready to respond with Dark Ritual to pay for it. We could make them have it right now. Ah, Fluster Storm. Yeah, okay. I was hoping they just had a Stifle or just a Spell Pierce. We made them have it. They had it. That's fine. Like, I figured they would have Spell Pierced. I was seeing if they would have Spell Pierced the Infernal Tutor. Tried to tried to bait that same kind of thing out with the Dark Ritual. Tried to bait out a Stifle with the Chrome Mox, but no go. That's fine. Lion's M is not the worst draw. Probably should have held out, but okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to rebuild. Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual. That's all we need to draw for this to be fine. Chrome Mox is fine. We're still just 2 draws off. I mean, we're probably not drawing the last copy of Dark Ritual, though. You know what I mean? But maybe. And, I don't know. We can get out of this. We can win this one. We can win this game. Never count your boy out. See, like, that's not even bad right there. That's literally not even bad. We're, like, yeah, like, a draw off now. Just draw right a flame. I mean, the opponent has counter magic. They have no clock. They have no threats. They've done nothing except respond to our stuff or destroy our stuff. Let's hold off so we can try to just natural empty and not Burning Wish into empty. Yeah. Alright, we can try going now. I mean, we know how this is going to end, but play poor sequencing on purpose. Is probably getting stifled. You want to know what? I just want to clock it all, so I'll pay for this. That's probably the wrong move, but we'll take any kind of clock. Fair enough. Yeah, we should have kept the diamond. I mean, that's just like better play than what I do. Keep the diamond. Like, there's no need to do that. I just did it to see if we could get away with it. I would have taken a few turns, swinging with just the 2 creatures and been fine. Snapcaster's going to come in. They're going to start putting a clock down. Alright, we'll just concede. That's cool. Reload. Yeah, I mean, we figured they probably had counter magic when we tried to go for it initially, but whatever. Keep. This hand's bonkers. As long as this doesn't get forced, I think we win. Unless they have double force of will. So if this doesn't get forced and they don't have double force of will, I think we got this. It's probably getting forced then. All right. Take force of will. So we can Burning Wish for empty. I think that'll get us there. That's probably safer than trying to Ad Nauseam and flipping into our Empty the Warrens. So we could have went for Ad Nauseam, but we could have fizzled, so this is going to be pretty hard for the opponent to answer. Yeah. Cool, so we're 3-0, which is sweet. Always a good spot to be in. We are going to jump back into the queue. Adjust the record section. And if you excuse me for just 1 second, I just need to get a drink really fast. Okay, so here we are. We are 3-0 in round number 4. Hand looks pretty good. Keep that against literally anyone. Not guaranteed to win, but still a good hand. Definitely not bad. Never played against this opponent before. Grixis Control looks like is their preferred legacy deck, but a little outdated. 2018 results, no 2019. But that's probably still the deck they're on. It looks like they spanned it over a few years. Okay, let's force them to have force of will and go for Empty the Warrens. Ah, alas. Okay, so days. Interesting. So right now, let's just go ahead and get ad nauseum. Maybe it would have been better right there to grab Burning Wish and go for. Ooh, okay. Go for Passing Flames. I don't know. I guess really this is gonna be tough. Bug Reanimator. Okay, so this match might be a little tough, but we'll do the best we can. Glad we went for it. We didn't know that they were on Reanimator, so we forced them to have Force of Will. They did. They probably would have been able to beat our goblins with Grizzlebrand anyways, but we didn't know, so. Yep. They're probably going to name black. Ripperoni. Okay, so this is going to be kind of tough. Since they're the blue-black version, we're going to be playing Hope of Gearper. We're going to trim the island for sure, and we're going to trim empty for sure. So Hope slides in pretty well. If this were black-red, I would keep Preordain in, but I actually think we want the Duress. I also would bring in Echoing Truth, but since they have counter magic, I don't know if Echoing Truth is so hot. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We'll slam Hope. Hopefully they don't have Reanimate. Ugh, they do. Alright. Is what it is. Guess we should have let out for this card. At least we can identify something we could have done different to change the course of things. I think that's important, even when you're losing or whatever. Ugh. I just don't really... I'm trying to just find a way out for us, but... kind of just getting steamrolled by Reanimator. It happens. It's a tough matchup. I mean, I have a pretty good track record against Reanimator, to be honest with you, but Blue-Black is tough for us. I don't even think it's the best version, though. I honestly think that Black-Red's the best version of the deck, but Blue-Black's pretty difficult for us. The counter magic, and they're still pretty fast. I guess what we should have done differently was definitely had Thoughtseize them instead of slamming Hope. But it might not have made a difference anyways, is the thing. Is there could be another Reanimate just in their hand, or, like, I don't know. Oh well. So I don't really have a very real plan here. Hope the opponent overextends themselves. We're not going to block if they attack. Okay, so there goes that. So the little bit of a plan we have put together is kind of out the window. The Collective Brutality was pretty good. It's interesting. They knew we were going to bring Hope in. Well, we know what the top card of our library is. GG. So we're 3-1. We just got steamrolled by Reanimator, but it happens. So, like, really, just keep our heads high, finish strong, because it's whatever. We identified what we could have done different. Game 1 really wasn't really much of a shot, if I'm remembering correctly, but Game 2 probably should have pointed Thoughtseize. It might not have even mattered. I was just trying to set up an early Tellman performance. An early Tellman performance line with Burning Wish, protected by Help of Gearper. But I guess we should have just pointed discard. Fair enough. We might not have won anyways there, but that is something we could have done different to at least had a divergent outcome. I mean, I was fine with trying to Tellman performance line. Tellman performance already did us pretty solid earlier, right? What was it? This one? Yeah, this was sweet. Cool. All right. Let's finish strong. Finish with a 4-1. We won the die roll, so that's a good start. This hand's not terrible. So last Legacy finish they had that was reported was in 2018 with Eldrazi. How do we feel about this hand against Eldrazi? I guess we can try it. We're on the play, so we have a little bit more play here. Okay. This is not a terrible spot to be. Alright, so we hope the opponent doesn't have Wasteland. They certainly could. Alright, so we don't see a Wasteland. We're going to take the Chalice. They rip a Wasteland. Alright, so this is a little bit low. We'll grab our other Badlands just because we already are exposed to Wasteland. This is a little bit low of a storm count. But it certainly could get there. Alright, so we're going to attack aggressively. I'm glad that they tapped their Ancient Tomb. That helped us a little bit. It could be close. The opponent could certainly stabilize. It's a real thing. Our storm was a little low. Oh, they're attacking. They feel that they can stabilize. Maybe they drew all his dust. Shouldn't be yielding through the turn. If they have Wasteland, they could just point it at the Bloodstained Mire, which would be pointless for us to not be able to respond. So we'll just click through it. Oh. Well, that's a thing. Wow. Impressed. I'm impressed. Should have played our land, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is kind of their game right now. I mean, we have things that could happen for us that would tilt the game back in our favor. So, whatever. We knew it was going to be close, and it really was. So. It almost doesn't even make sense to attack into this right now. We need to draw a Burning Wish. A Burning Wish would be great. Umezawa's Jet is really good. We just die here, but it's pretty whatever. Because Umezawa's Jit is just great. That was the card they needed to stabilize, so it was a very good draw. I'm fine with how we played. Alright, so oops. We could bring in another copy of Duress. But I don't know. I don't really know what we would trim. Maybe just one of the fetch lands. We'll try this. We'll try this hand. Okay, so we'll take the Chalice. We really just are hoping we rip Infernal Tutor. Rip ad nauseum? I'd take it. Whatever. Whatever. That's fine. We're a rip away. One rip away. Oh, ugly, gross. Nah, whatever. Good for them. Two-turn clock, we need 2 draws. We lose. I guess we'll play it out, though. We'll play it out. Well, we need to hit, yeah. I mean, we can't win this really, but we'll play it out. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, well, unfortunately, you know, we started hot. We went 3-0, but then we weren't able to manifest the 5-0 or the 4-1, unfortunately. We were able to analyze some things we could have done differently, though. So I feel pretty good about... the league overall. Like, you know what I mean? They can't all be 5-0s and 4-1s. Reanimator is a tough matchup, and we can open this here if you guys want. Reanimator's a tough matchup. So Yeah. No, nothing good. Cool. Well, yeah, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, and until next time, keep storming.